What's going on, y'all? It's Live Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we are going to be giving you guys two NBA player props I love on the board for this Friday, May 3rd NBA playoff matchups. There's two games on the board, but there's two player props I absolutely love. Probably the best value I've seen in a while in like the last 2 weeks. So it should be a good day of picks. And in this video, before we get into those two players, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on, which mean the world to me. Been grinding for you guys every single day so far throughout these whole NBA playoffs. So if you guys are new to the channel and want to stay tuned throughout the whole NBA playoffs and get notified whenever those videos go out and not miss my free daily picks, again, make sure those post notifications are turned on and get notified whenever these videos get uploaded. Beat the bumps, beat the just players taken off the board even. The last two videos, our player of the day has gotten taken off the board, and then the other guys gotten bumped. Either way, whichever way we take it. So for you guys, I'll turn on those post notifications to get right on the videos and get notified whenever they upload and miss the bumps and everything. So with that being said, we're going to hop right into the picks. And today, a little recap on yesterday's video. We got screwed over by the whole minute situation. Our player of the day was Miles Turner over that 2.5 3-pointers made, but this dude just really got in foul trouble and just wasn't going his way. He had 3 fouls at halftime. He only played like 10 minutes that whole half, and then the second half, right in the beginning of the third, he got a foul, so obviously they took him out. And in total, he only had like 22 minutes to play that whole game. And then at the end of the game, they didn't really play him because the Pacers were up by like 20, so they didn't even need it. Not risking injury for their future playoff game since they advanced in that one. So it's just unfortunate right there. He barely got any minutes. This dude was averaging over 33 minutes a game. He only had 20 minutes. So just unfortunate right there. Can't do nothing about the minute situation. Typically, whenever we don't hit player of the days in our videos, it comes down to a minute situation, like foul trouble and that. So 10 minutes under his average is crazy, and he literally only got 2/3 out of the minutes he typically plays. So just unfortunate right there for us. But our Jalen Brunson play hit, his rebounds and assists, and that one did get bumped. So great value right there. Even the Miles Turner one had insane value. That one got taken down as well. Only the demon plays were left up. So we got the insane value before, but again, just can't do nothing about the minute situation. But with that being said, we're going to hop right into the players that we got for today. With our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Derrick Jones Jr. over his points now. I haven't seen a player that has so much value on it recently in a while. I believe this play should smack easily first. Probably one of my most favorite player of the days in a long time. Over his 9.5 points and assists. He's gone over this line 7 out of his last 8 home games, averaging over 10 a game at home. And so far in the series against the Clippers, he's gone over this line every single game, as you guys can see, 10, 11, 14, 12. So just every single game increasing against these guys. He's really been super confident and just doing his thing. And obviously this game, or not every single game. The first game he really didn't even play 17 minutes, but his last 4 games he's gone well over this line and just been doing his thing. His minutes have been insane, as you guys can see. Obviously that first game only 17 minutes, but other than that, 32, 27, 33, 29. I expect this game to be at least over 30 minutes played, and it should just be another matchup, especially with this one being a blowout. This is a really important game for both these guys. Just want to get this series over with and move on. So obviously they're going to be playing the best of their abilities, and this dude's been taking shots against these guys 6, 8, 9, 7. So I expect this to go up even from the 7 mark, and I just really expect him to do his thing. If we look at defensively on the Clippers end, they're pretty solid against every position, as you guys can see. Point guard, shooting guard, power forward, center. They're all yellow or red, meaning pretty solid defensively. But if we look at the small forward position, which Derrick Jones Jr. plays, that is where they're most vulnerable to. That is their weak point. They're ranked 20th in points allowed, giving around plus 20 a game to that position. So this is proven in his last couple matchups, Derrick Jones Jr., that he really just thrives off of this little matchup situation that they got, being vulnerable to his position. 10, 11, 14, 12. Again, he's gone over 4 straight against these guys in the series, and they're back at home, which he's been thriving in their last 8 games. Again, going over this line 7 out of their last 8 games, averaging over 10. Not really much else to say on this play. If we look at the value that other sportsbooks has him at, this is probably like one of the most insane value players I've seen in a while from this little outlier tool. FanDuel has him at minus 130, DraftKings minus 125, ESPN Bet, this is new to it, minus 130, and then Caesars, this is the most insane line I've seen on this whole outlier tool ever. Typically, we only see players like minus 160, 165 at the best, but minus 185 on Caesars. This is the best value we're ever probably going to see in a while, and just like once in a blue moon occasion where we find a player at this insane of a value. Even BetMGM typically has like harder lines, and they have them all the way at minus 135 again. So again, these other sports books just have them at insane value, and I expect this play to get bumped up even in the near future. So if I were you guys, I'd go and hop out on this play. This is my player of the day that I'm rocking with on for this Friday, May 3rd NBA playoff matchups. 9.5 points over. Love this player here, and I believe this one should smack easily for us. So if you guys are going to take anything from this video for this Flex Friday, if you guys are going to make a couple 6-mans and throw these players in there, I'd recommend Derrick Jones Jr. over that 9.5 points line. That is my most favorite player of the day, and those are typically the players that hit most on this channel. So this is the guy I'm rocking with, and yeah. With the second player that we're going to be pairing with him in today's video, we're going to be looking at Jarrett Allen over his 14.5 points. Now, he's been killing it recently, as you guys can see. In his last 10 games, his consistency has just been through the roof. Every single game, he's really just been dominating and just being at that line every single time. There's not really a game where he's close to just being there's not a line where he's like a game where he's really been well under. He's just really been solid, being that consistency, hitting that 15-point mark. And he's really 80% of his last 10 games he's gone over this line. Every single game in this Orlando series, Cleveland versus Orlando, he has gone over this line every single time. As you guys can see, 4 straight against these guys, 16-16, 15-21. So he just had a super hot game, as you guys can see. Just really had great shooting percentages and everything. And he's been averaging at least 10 shot attempts against these guys. 10, 10, 10, 6, and 11. So I expect him to get those shots up and do his thing. If we look at Orlando defensively, they're pretty solid defensively against every single position, but they're ranked 7th in points allowed to that opposing center position, giving around 17 points a game, which he typically averages in his last 4 games in this series or 5 games in the series against these guys. As you guys can see, 18, 16, 16, 15, 21, literally just averaging like that 17 line. So this is a great line for him to go over, and again, great value overall. Just winner go home. I believe this is a winner go home situation as well. So again, this is a very important game for these guys as well, and they should all just be playing to the best of their abilities. Jarrett Allen, he's been super consistent again, and he's been taking those shots. His line is only 14.5. He gets to the free throw line. As you guys can see, he averages 5 free throw attempts this whole game. So far throughout this whole series, he's been seeing at least 5 free throw shot attempts, and he's been shooting 70%, which is pretty solid for a center, especially at his caliber. And he's been seeing, again, consistent of field goal attempts and just shooting 73% at the line. This Orlando team's pretty weak interiorly. I know they got Paulo and stuff and the Wagner brothers, whatever, but there's like not really nothing to stop his size. And outside the blowout type of games, as you guys can see, this one is a 40-point game. He does average good minutes, so I expect this one, again, since the crucialness of this game, it's going to be really high, so these players should really have a nice close game. As you guys can see, whenever it was a good game, 86-96, and then again 83 to 97, he saw over 35 minutes guaranteed compared to these last 2 games, which have been pretty big blowouts. He tends to get those minutes, but even when there is blowouts, he still hits this line. He's really a big contributor to the whole team whenever they do blow out or get blown out. Either way, so again, that's just a higher ceiling for us to hit this line. So this is my player that I'm pairing with Derrick Jones Jr. on today's video. Again, it is Flex Friday, so you guys can pair it with the whole 6-man parlay if you guys are doing that on Flex Friday. Free $20 bet to risk nothing. As you guys can see, Jarrett Allen is also a hot play already. 4K people are already on this one, so if I were you guys, I would rock with these 2 on the day. If you guys are going to put anything in your Flex Fridays, I would recommend these 2 guys. If anything, Derrick Jones Jr. over that 9.5 points. So these are my 2 that I'm rocking with on the day. Again, player of the day, Derrick Jones Jr., 9.5 points, and then we're going to go ahead and pair it with Jarrett Allen over that 14.5 points. So these are the 2 I'm rocking with today, and that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. If you guys are a fan of my content and just want to stay tuned with me throughout the whole NBA playoffs, again, I'm going to be uploading every single day for whenever we got NBA playoff matchups and games. So if you guys are a fan of the NBA and like to bet on the NBA and just watch NBA as a whole and do sports betting on these parlays and stuff, this is a perfect channel for you guys to just continue watching and just get daily content and insight and breakdowns on these player props I could find on this prize picks board for you guys. So that's all I got for this video. Again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's eat today.